Welcome back. The NDSU men's and women's basketball teams didn't make postseason play this year, so now the focus is improving in the offseason. For more on the finish to 2017-18 as well as the offseason plan, Brian Sean caught up with Maren Walseth and Dave Richmond.
I know you're having some player meetings right now as you get ready to go into the offseason, get back into workouts. Take us through kind of what your plan is going to be here over the next few months.
How does it happen within the team? Those five on the floor, who's going to step up, who's going to put their foot down and demand a change? It can't come from a substitution all the time. It can't come from a timeout. It can't come from the coaching staff all the time. And that's where our growth and maturity, you'll see the biggest leap for us this offseason. You know, we need to kind of wrap up and put a bow on this season while preparing for our off-season individual workouts, group workouts, strength and conditioning. And a lot of that is identifying what our team needs are and what our individual ceilings are and where we can really make some strides. So there'll be a lot of intense workouts. The girls will certainly take some time for spring break as the coaches will be on the road recruiting. So a few different things happening before we all get back together.
Put a wrap, guys, on this season for you. I know, Maren, there's been some ups and certainly some downs and some more ups and downs, but how would you kind of characterize the season from your standpoint?
I think the ups and the downs are best described as adversities and challenges, and that's really what life is about. And how do we attack those challenges? How do we learn from those hills and valleys, and how do we improve? And so with the majority of our team coming back and in such a young group, they're only going to age and mature and go through those experiences. I'm excited.
We are joined by NDSU men's basketball coach David Richmond here for our season wrap-up, Dave. And just real quickly, Dave, your parting thoughts as you move into the off-season here.
You know, I never want to call it a disappointing year because we did some things. We won some nice games. It was good to get that tournament win. Our guys had a tremendous amount of success in the community and in the classroom. But certainly a frustrating year. I think that's the word that kind of comes to mind when you lose 9 conference games by an average of 5.5 points and you felt like you were close and just couldn't get over the hump, couldn't find that consistency, I guess is the word. But it was a fun group to be around. I know we got a bunch of guys that are really excited about getting back to work here after spring break and got some pieces that I think, again, like you and I were just talking off air, I think there were some growing experiences for 3 guys come to mind, Chris Quayle, Rocky Cruiser, and Cameron Hunter, 3 guys that were on the floor in a Division I college basketball games for the first time. Sometimes you can talk about that, but the only experience really is just that experience. And so we've got a hungry group. We've got a group, I think, that got a bunch of Bison guys that understand what it takes. And but we got a chip on our shoulder too. You know, 2 seasons in a row now, haven't finished where we wanted to be, and 3 if you go back, where our expectations are NCAA tournaments, and we're gonna get to work and get back and get that taste in our mouth.
All right, Dave, thanks as always for everything this season. It's been great chatting with you, and we'll see you next year.
Yeah, we really appreciate all you guys. I know things continue to progress with Midco, and we're really excited to be a part of it and appreciate everything from your end.
All right, thank you so much, Bison. Well, next on the show, we're going hockey heavy, starting with a compilation of the best from the Fighting Hawks thus far in the 2017-18 season. You're watching Midco Sports Tonight.